What up, fam? Another episode of We Run It.
Yo, yo.
On the road to WrestleMania.
What up?
We got DJ.
Yo.
We got Sir.
What's going on?
I'm Steve. Welcome back. This is going to be SmackDown Talks. So we're going to highlight some of the stuff we saw on SmackDown last night. Some highlights and some lowlights. Pause. What'd I say?
No, that's like you said. I was just looking off camera, man.
Yo, this dude is crazy. This dude is crazy. I think the biggest thing coming out of the SmackDown from last night was probably the tag team championship match, where we saw the tag team titles moved over to the Street Profits.
Trash. Oh, the black dudes. My bad.
Oh, Bianca Belair?
No, my bad.
Bro, what you
Wow, that's crazy.
Nah, my apologies.
Yeah, so they
I jumped the gun.
You definitely did.
Definitely did, bro.
Who did you think though? Who did you think was?
I thought it was the sorry niggas that the one that lives in the ring, the machine gun. The machine gun.
Oh, they
City
lost
Machine.
the belts.
I'm just saying.
The Motor
niggas-
City, the Detroit
Yeah.
Motor City.
They
Yeah,
lost a
trash.
couple.
I
Oil
thought it
change?
was them. Yeah, I thought it was my man be limping to the ring. The nigga with the long hair, like he trash, bro. Like they should be.
Nah, it was the Street Profits for sure.
Yeah, all right.
Who's your
Oil
favorite
change.
Street Profit?
Oh, Montez.
Montez is,
easily
Is he the
Montez.
Booker T?
No.
Yes.
I would
No
say like
disrespect to Stevie Ray.
no
Oh,
disrespect at all. But I would say like Montez gives me like, especially from the Elimination Chamber a couple years ago, like that Shawn Michaels vibe.
Okay, I thought he meant Booker T in terms of the between the two.
Both, just the better of the two.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
yeah.
For me, that's what I'm
You
saying.
know what's
yeah.
crazy?
But I understand what you're saying.
I get the Shawn Michaels vibe, but I could also see. Remember the Rock heel, corporate heel?
Yes.
I could see him doing something to that extent.
Okay,
too.
because they turned right. They're
Yeah.
heels now. So
Are they?
No.
Yeah.
They no. Well, according
Are
to
they?
last night, I think
Are they faces?
they're faces.
They're faces.
They're faces. That
Because
crowd
they
was
were
on
kind
fire.
of heelish prior to that, so I was kind of confused on that too. But
But Gargano and Ciampa, they're heels.
yeah,
Full-fledged heels,
so DIY lost the belts, because they originally took the belts from the Motor City Oil Changers.
Yo,
and,
Yo. they're like,
yeah, and which was cool. It was a cool way to introduce them to WWE
Yeah.
because they came in, they got the belts, but
Right
DIY
away.
got the belts back, and then they lost them. I mean, I would like to see a little more respect on the belts. They kind of switching hands a little bit too much for me. I'd like to see a little more domination from the tag teams and Paul Levesque era. I don't mind the belts being on the Street Profits at all. I think that they're talented enough and strong enough to carry them.
yeah.
But what's up?
No, I'm just curious. Are the tag team titles mean anything anymore in this generation?
Exactly. Like,
I think that's what they're trying to do with having the titles bounce around. Like
To
they're
see who pops?
Who pops, but they're also trying to give it to credible teams. Like
Got
they're
you.
trying to build up the tag team
Is
division.
it like R&B right now? Is
What
it
you
tag
mean?
like the tag team championship? Does it mean any? It's like, is it done?
It
Well,
does,
you know what I'm saying?
it's
Like how
not
R&B is
necessarily
considered
they
done.
made new belts.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
these are new belts on both sides.
Okay.
right? So they got the new belts and they look good. They're like the little throwback to the old school belts with the little new school swag on them. So I like both
So they're modern.
both belts. Yes, very dope belts.
Yep.
Got the nice gold look to them. Beautiful belts. I'd like to see more dominance in the tag teams that hold the titles. You know what I'm saying?
And I think they could do that with this. Because granted, remember when
With the Street Profits?
Yeah, when they first came, they had a lot of hype. Like they had a lot of hype behind them, and I think they could capture that. Like, remember their entrance,
Yeah.
bro, with the cup and like, but they gotta hit it though. With this go around. This run. Like, I think it has to.
Got you.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen a good tag team like team in a while, so I don't know who the tag team like contenders are, pretenders.
It gets mixed up. I mean, there's several out there.
I think
but
they've
there's-
really been doing these last four, like the what is it, Los Garza,
Yep.
DIY,
DIY.
Motor City Oil Change,
And who the niggas
The
that got
Creed brothers.
Creed brothers.
those weak ass uniforms? They're like one nigga's blonde hair with the long hair, blonde hair.
We're talking about Pretty Deadly.
Bruh, trash. Their outfits are trash. What is that? Bruh, I don't understand.
That is WWE DEI.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Bro, that's embarrassing.
I mean,
I ain't going out with that. If I'm wrestling, bro, fuck this. I'll go somewhere else. I'm not wearing. This is ridiculous. What I'm wearing. Why am I as a girl? Why am I wearing this?
Sometimes it's a choice.
No,
listen.
No.
But regardless of that, they're trying to give them
not with the outfits, not with them uniforms, my nigga. Like
the wrestlers picked up a win a couple weeks ago.
The iconic duos, they had dope fucking gear. I'm not putting no championship belt on them niggas. Just for the look.
I mean,
it's terrible.
This worked with Billy and Chuck,
what's
right?
their names?
Billy, huh?
What's the name of these niggas?
Pretty deadly.
Come on, and you dress like this? That ain't really going for me, bro.
That's
you can't move me with that.
But they got you though. They throwing you off with that though.
No,
they got wrestling skill.
My nigga, no. I want to see something like, come on, man, Legion of Doom, give me some of that. Like,
they're like the what was it? The Demolition Squad.
Oh. Hey, bro, I just in terms of like what they.
Yeah,
they were more domination. Nah, yeah. But it ended more rugged though, dog.
What do you mean? Because it was black, so you're into the black?
No. I'm just saying it was like the face paint and all that. It was like a little bit.
So yeah,
it looked crazy.
It's the same thing.
Nah, bro.
They're the new.
They just look.
They're the new generation Demolition.
No way.
Who?
You can't. No, you can't do that.
Pretty Deadly.
You can't do that. Don't disrespect. That's disrespectful. No way.
A distinct look.
Pretty Deadly. Ain't that Pretty Deadly about these niggas, man? Yo, burn them uniforms, dog. Burn that. Like,
listen, I personally like A-Town Down Under. I thought when they got the new belts, because they were the first ones to get the new belts, I thought that they would hold it for a good amount of time. They use them as jobbers sometimes.
See,
I think they did that last night with.
So they're the Bushwhackers.
A couple times, yeah.
Are they the Bushwhackers?
They're treating them like they're the Bushwhackers.
Well, I'll say this: they're treating them like they're the Bushwhackers, but on the opposite programming, NXT, they just were in the world title picture, so they're kind of getting
their footing,
a little something. But to your
and
point,
that was what's his name?
Obafemi? No, was it Obafemi?
No, the kid from A-Town Under, Vince McMahon's guy.
Austin Theory.
Austin Theory was like Vince McMahon's like next guy up.
He was like the next.
He was the next.
I want to say,
and then like Vince got onto all his stuff going on and kind of separated, and that was like his career.
Where is he at now? Is he still? Oh, he's a tag team, right?
Yeah, he's A-Town. They got beat by.
That's them. Yeah, that's who Uso kicked in the chin.
Grayson Waller and Austin Theory.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so a lot of charisma from those two. I thought it was a nice twist on the Australian thing and the Atlanta thing. The A-Town Under name is kind of catchy and everything. So I think Austin Theory is a really talented wrestler. Maybe he got pushed a little too hard by Vince, but he's definitely a star. And
what tier would you put him on?
Tier 2, like a tier 2 star.
Okay.
Yeah. Definitely tier 2. He's not a tier 1.
And I think he just has to go through the phases.
Right.
Like right now, I think he'll be maximized as a heel. And then that'll run its course, but then you'll see the flip where he's a face. It's just about timing. I feel like he's gonna be on top.
Where does he have around like intercontinental champion?
Yeah, I mean he's already been.
Is that his ceiling? Would you say?
Oh, I mean, I could see him going on a run or two with the belt.
Yeah. So when he was already the United States champion.
Yeah.
And he had the Money in the Bank briefcase, so it was teased like he was pretty close to the world title.
Oh, that's when he kept getting interrupted.
He was teasing holding both belts.
Exactly.
Oh,
so,
got you. Oh,
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So because he was a Chris Jericho guy,
yeah. So for sure. Cody Rhodes comes out like hyper aggressive, like just a different kind of Cody Rhodes, right? And you got to match the aggression of the culture shock when John Cena becomes your rival, and it's a heel turn. Because that's like
for Cody.
Yeah, I mean, like that's That's wrestling. A wrestling moment in history, right?
So go ahead. I'm sorry.
So as it becomes a wrestling moment in history, you as the face of that turn, right, the opposite side of the coin, you have to match that aggression. You have to come in, and it's kind of like you breaking the ceiling and going to a new level, which I think John Cena's heel turn created for Cody last night. He came out, he said what he had to say, but you saw a different Cody Rhodes in the ring. It's definitely hype for the match that's coming in WrestleMania. And it made me kind of think, like, damn, does he actually win this? Like, does he walk away and win this? That's how good the
I think he does.
promo was. You think he wins?
Yeah, because of this disqualification. Somehow The Rock, or something's going to happen with The Rock in this fight, I believe.
What about you? What do you think?
That if he wins or not?
Yeah, does he win?
By DQ.
No. I think Cena gets that 17th.
No way.
I think he gets that 17th. I mean,
not as a heel.
To go back to the question, though, his promo, I think it added fuel to the fire at the right time because they needed to kind of build this feud up. You only got less than 45 days now till WrestleMania.
36
days
35
till
days.
WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So I think it was good that he came out with that aggression. So, because he's supposed to go face to face with Cena on the next Raw. So there's a lot of anticipation for that. But because he lost at WrestleMania previously, I think he might lose this one too, because it won't affect him. You could just build it to whatever next WrestleMania. But I think Cena, this is too much of an accolade to miss. I think he'll get that 17.
You know, there's something that The Rock did last year in the WrestleMania main event that a lot of people overlook, but think about it. They ended up fighting outside the ring, and it was like Cody and Roman, whatever. It was the tag team match night, and they're both fighting outside the ring, and the ref's counting, and The Rock turns around to the ref and he says, "If you keep counting, I'm gonna fucking fire you," or something like that.
Yeah,
The Rock said that.
Yeah. Like straight F-bomb. Boof. Right there, right? And the refs stopped what they were doing. They stopped counting so that it wouldn't be a count out, right? Because he wanted a finish to it. And so when he kind of like displays his power like that, like you're not going to ring that bell unless I tell you to type of thing, where like if The Rock is conscious during a match, the match is probably not going to end well for whoever he doesn't want to see win. Especially if he has the power that they've been showing us he has this entire time. So it is highly likely that John Cena walks out as champion.
No.
In WrestleMania.
DQ, baby. Unless it's...
I mean, again, like I'm just saying that because The Rock controls the DQ. He did it last year in WrestleMania when they were supposed to be
That's
DQ'd,
not fair, dog.
He stopped it.
That's not fair. So then, okay. So if John Cena wins, what happens next?
Now Cody has another chase.
As a heel this time?
And Cody is at his most popular when he's chasing.
Oh, yeah.
Right? That's when you love him the most. Like the same thing with Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like we all love Stone Cold, but we love Stone Cold at the most when he was chasing that title. When he was on his... And Stone Cold never held the title for long.
Yeah.
4 to 6 months, it's gone. He loses it, right? Because our love for Stone Cold was him going... The race for the title, the chase of the belt was where the money was made with Stone Cold.
Yeah, because he did everything and anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I can see that again because we literally sat there and watched Cody chase this title for 2 years straight. And his popularity all-time high. Right? He got it. He's held it for a year. You got to build up something that takes it away from him, which I think we have. He loses it, and now he's back on the chase again. And that chase is where...
Do people still want to see that?
Yeah.
From Cody
so. Fix it. Yeah.
Okay. Do the fans still want to see it?
Because the first one was for his dad, not for him.
Got you.
So now he can play the second one's for me type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
You start to build your legacy from this one.
For sure.
Got you. Okay.
For sure.
Okay. I dig it.
Right.
I dig it.
Cool.
Deafening.